Saturday. Hope you guys enjoyed the video from last night. But yeah, so it's Saturday. We came in. A lot of going on today. We had Louis that owns a brand new Huracan Evo that was on the market for twin turbo. Spent all morning with him and we sealed the deal. We're doing the Stage 2 Plus on his car. Kind of cool. The Evos have a center exit like the Performante, but the above grille is a thin honeycomb, so you can actually see more. So a car that you're able to see so much of the back, we decided to just go ahead and do a titanium exit exhaust on that. So that's super cool. And even cooler, it's our first Evo build, so super excited about that. It's always cool to get a new car that you haven't touched. I mean, yes, it's still a Huracan, but it's an Evo, you know, so always dope. Then Akash and his friend flew down just to drive his car. I threw him in my personal R8 just so they get it and they love it. So actually Akash's first test drive is gonna happen here shortly. I should probably drive it because I haven't even driven it on the road.
Nice. Dude, I think it ripped. Loved it, man. Let's rip. I'm excited. Can't wait.
Yo, Kyle Oliver, thank you. So I go to open my Amazon boxes and I find this big ass bottle of Tapatio. How long do you think that'll last us?
At least half a week, bro.
For sure, for sure. You rock, brother.
Yo, shout out to Kyle. I basically said on the last video, if you send this guy a Tapatio bottle, I'll personally send you a shirt.
I don't know, this is the heavy ass box too.
Oh,
no, this is kid stuff. Never mind, never mind.
Shout out to Kyle Oliver.
Send him a shirt.
Right here. Boom. I don't want to show your address, bro, so. I mean, hey, here it is. Kyle Oliver. We got your package shipped. It's gonna go out today, bro. Thank you for the Tapatio once again. Much love, brother.
Anyways, it's Louis.
How's it going, guys?
So Louis has blessed us with giving us his Evo to build. It's our first Evo we get to build and we're really excited. Louis is a big car guy. He's got a lot of cool cars, so we're really excited to work with him. So kind of cool. First thing we do is like anytime we tear something apart that we've never seen, kind of like poke around at we know how we mount our turbo kit, what we do. First thing I do is look at what's gonna get in my way, right? Lower the car window. First and foremost, the Evos have all-wheel drive steering, just like the Aventadors do. So if you see this motor, that motor is there. Essentially, it controls the tow. Yeah, essentially this is a tow control if you really think about it, right? Because it connects to the bottom of the hub, and the motor pulls it out and in, right? So the motor, though, all the wiring sits behind this heat shield right here, and on this side as well. So the downfall to this on my, not downfall, but where the adjustments, one of the adjustments have to be made is we usually put our oil tank here, our oil reservoir. So we're gonna have to design a little bit different oil reservoir that sits kind of in this area and then feeds the engine. Other than that, it's all the same. The car, clearly, the integration of the electronics is different. So the CAN code, so what we're gonna have to do is the communication from the ECU to the chassis itself is a little bit different. So we have to sniff the car. Tomorrow morning, I gotta plug in all this Motec stuff. I have to sniff the car and send this reading to Motec. And then Motec's gonna send me back something, upload it, and now the ECU will be able to communicate with all the factory OEM stuff that the Evo has versus the standard Huracan and Performante. So, kinda cool. What do you think, Louis?
Yeah, I'm just looking at all the things that are actually gonna get taken off, and
those
are gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna replace this factory composite intake manifold, the billet intake manifold.
No, it's just pretty funny, you know, you buy a car that's so expensive and it's kind of surreal to come here and watch it get taken apart. Like if you look at the exhaust over here, like deliver a baby on it pretty much. But
this is really cool, the Inconel wrap that they put for heat. Brand new. The car has 400 miles, right?
I think when I showed up on Saturday, it had 280, and then I took it down for a little spin and brought it back with like 380 or something like that. So cool. 380 miles. So
yeah, 380 miles too long of being slow.
Yeah, it is slow though.
This thing is pretty sick.
Out of the way! Out of the way!
Poison never killed a fly.
Narcos time, baby. Hey, my man's over here said a thing. The lights are on and he turned the lights on. He's like, we should go get popcorn and shit.
Hey, bro, we should, bro. Hey,
We're at fucking work.
I'm clocked out.
I'm still on the clock. It's good. I
Right
haven't
here,
vlogged much this week. I've been busy.
right here.
Oh yeah, big shout out.
Right here. Hold on. Let me get the lights.
So big shout out to start with. Who's this from? SUIOGAN. IG at J Subi _ Subi.
Hey, only evil boys are allowed here.
Send that back. Ah! Tapatio socks. Hell yeah! Tomorrow's
Big
Friday,
flex,
so we get a big flex.
big flex.
So I gotta wear a red shirt to match it, rifle. So Tapatio DM'd us, but they're too cool to fucking be a part of our social interaction. So we're gonna start our own hot sauce. Hell yeah! All we're gonna do is reverse engineer the sauce.
We're just gonna put a sticker over it.
We're gonna buy these bottles and put a Sheepey sticker over them. We should.
Sheepey
Tio.
Yeah.
With the borrego, with the hat, with the sombrero.
Oh yeah, dude. And then put like some little like barracas and like some cactus around it, you know?
Folks do cactus.
Mexican bean.
Thanks for all the content you guys always make my day. Keep up the good work. We haven't made shit this week. Oh, who's this from? Ricardo Beltran. God damn, who's man? Oh, he said the big bottles too.
It is the big bottles.
Hey, you know what we're gonna do? We should do?
Yeah.
We should, if people keep sending them, we'll scatter them all over the shop.
Yeah.
Like, where's Waldo? Where's Tapatio's?
Ah.
And whoever wins, get the free trip to Sheepey.
Oh.
Should we,
Are you down?
Hey, we should do something like that.
Yeah, bro.
Fly someone out to come hang out for a couple days?
Yeah.
What should we do? What kind of content should we do?
Like fly a fan, get their reaction about a twin turbo car, and then send him back. Follow the rules.
But what rules, pendejo?
Oh, don't be an asshole.
Fuck. Gotta be 18 and over though.
Oh, true.
Trying to get your parents to get all mad at us.
For real? Wait, flying my little kid. He's 12.
And if you're a chick, you gotta have a fat.
Good heart.
Good heart. Nah, but seriously.
Alright, so, gotta introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Brian Hopkins,
Where you from?
Ohio.
Ohio. What brings you to California?
Twin turboing an R8.
My man.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, buddy. So we're gonna show Brian all the features of what we do and why we do. Built these vehicles. Brian and his brother's dad sent us, if you guys have been following us, the RWS R8 and as well as their Porsche 911. They have quite a collection of vehicles that they'd like for us to do for them. So, like anybody that spends money with their vehicles, they want to know who they go to, why they go to them, and the pros and cons, right?
Yeah.
Right. So first and foremost, you'll see that the driving conditions of the vehicle. I mean, did you drive the R8 at all?
Yeah, I've driven all of them.
It drives.
Yeah. I mean, it drives nice.
How old are you?
I'm 15 and a half. I'll be six.
Tell everyone how tall you are.
I'm about 6'3".
Tall dude, man.
Yeah. But honestly, the turbo is my favorite.
Really?
It's just so much. It's so much room inside, and it's still got power.
Oh, the 911.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Aventador though, like driving that's just like a rocket ship on the road.
Slow though,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been trying to get him to send the car to you guys for like a year.
Really?
He's like, I'll never send it to LA. I'm like, you got to. And finally,
What made him pull the trigger?
so Hennessy gave him a quote of like 69 grand. It was like their turbo kit's 80 grand. Hennessy and out in Texas, and I was like, theirs is, I think yours was 32 without the Motec. And I was like, that's way cheaper. And he was like, I'll email him.
Hennessy's $80,000 package. What they come with?
Just standard like twin turbo. No,
Factory ECU?
yeah, no Motec, no clutch upgrade,
No, nothing.
no.
You know, whatever. We all have our thing.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna put it in sport mode, and so I'll put it over. I always turn traction control off,
Yeah.
just because it's a whole drive, right?
Yeah.
But what we're gonna do is start. Remember I told you about power, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna start base power.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start with that. Is that fast?
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's nothing. So that was 5 pounds of boost.
Yeah.
Let's just get to the show. Let's
Okay.
go to switches though. We still have map 3 and map 4. You still want to fill those?
Yeah, I'm down. I'm so down. Insane. Like, oh my.
Tad bit, right?
That was my complaint about the car, was it didn't have enough power to it.
Yeah. You hear the turbo switch.
Yeah.
Now, how long you been doing what you're doing?
27 years.
Oh, wow.
So like you are with tunes is what I am in the drug industry.
That's badass. Was it something that you knew, or just kind of something 20 years ago you landed in and said, I'm going to give this a shot?
I got a pharmacy degree, and I just started learning how to make money in pharmacy. And
what's the most overinflated thing you can buy in the pharmaceutical world? That's like super expensive.
Brand drugs. Brand drugs are ridiculous, and big pharma is so socially unresponsible. Like Kaiser Permanente, who's big out here, is one of my clients.
Yeah, I have Kaiser insurance.
Yeah, so they buy about 13 billion in drugs a year.
13 billion?
Billion. And so pharma will waltz into a meeting and they've got a drug that's like $30,000 a month for therapy. Well, nobody can afford it, but it's a niche in society where somebody's got cancer or whatever and they can't afford it. They have to pay for it. So big pharma is the most socially unresponsible people I've ever met as far as pricing drugs. Now they come out with life-saving medication, but at the same time, it's like just price it appropriately.
Right. So one thing I'm going to show you is, as far as being an all-wheel drive car, I mean, what I'm about to show you power-wise compares to your McLaren. Okay. So that's far forward in a second.
Oh my God, that thing is fucking fast.
You think that's fast?
Oh yeah.
That's lowest power setting, Tim.
Oh my God.
Let's just start into the big leagues. You ready for the big leagues?
Yeah.
Pass the stop line.
Alright.
Even better, we got money.
That is incredible.
Okay, so that's about 700, 750 wheel.
Wow.
Okay, so since we're just gonna get right to the show. Now, in between that, we have 3 other maps, but I'm gonna go right into the biggest power map.
Alright.
Okay. So, one thing to understand when you were mentioning, hey, what's one car you could just jump in and drag race? This particular all-wheel drive Gen 2 is the best bang for the buck because we're able to apply all the power literally into second. On your rear-wheel drive car, we can't apply the power until like 5th.
I see.
Because it's rear-wheel drive, right? So it's the 60-40 split, so it uses 40% of the smooth, so that's why these cars, the all-wheel drive R8 is what you're about to feel. You'll know why it's the best bang for the buck.
So why did Audi come out with that rear wheel?
For road track guys? Road race guys?
Jesus Christ, that thing is fast. Oh my God. You're a genius.
What do you think?
Oh my God, yeah.
And we'll just go in 7th gear and just drive normal again.
Wow. So you probably can smoke anything on the
Nothing
road.
will beat this car on the street. This is an 8-second car on the street.
Wow.
Think about it. 8 seconds is a fast car on a quarter mile.
Oh yeah.
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 Nothing will touch, no leader street bike on the freeway, no Hayabusa, nothing will come close to what this car makes.
Huh.
It's all-wheel drive though, so I'm able to utilize the power instantly.
So you're saying just snap up a all-wheel drive R8, even though you already have one, and then just...
I would keep the cool thing about your car is that it's rear-wheel drive, it's a collector's car, so you can take it back from the turbo.
Yeah.
You got a cool investment. The car is going to feel different. It's rear-wheel drive, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But if you want a car that does what this is an all-wheel drive car, it's going to be the car to do it.
I see. So if you want something just to totally just... This is it. Okay.
An all-wheel drive one of these.
Right.
Clearly the R8's the car that fits you best because of the interior, right?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean this blows away the freaking McLaren and it.
It'll literally leave your McLaren like if it was standing still.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
You made a business for yourself.
Yeah, and I'm self-taught with everything. Everything that you see in the shop.
You hustle.
I did. Yeah. So.
Yeah. That's what I do. I have my own business. It's me. I do all the work myself, and trust me, people pay loads of money for me to come do their work.
Right. So yeah, you know, I'm 34 and I'm still learning. You know, my line of business, it's all communication based and good product and offering great service is what makes us stand out. You know, we're very prideful of what we do.
Yeah, I can tell.
I got a great team. Alonzo, phenomenal as a GM, you know. So,
Yeah. So this is an all-wheel drive, just regular R8.
This is an all-wheel drive.
No, I mean, I'm a big, I sold a company to Amazon in 2018 called PillPack, met Jeff Bezos, and I have a lot of respect for people who have their own businesses, that have their own products, you know. It takes a lot of work, man, so hats off to you. It's great.
Thank you, appreciate that. Yeah, you know, I'm preaching to the choir. It takes a lot of work. You have these days where things are just phenomenal, then you have a day where you literally feel it's the end of the world. It's like, this isn't cool, this isn't cool. You know, but at the end, you know, I have 3 kids, and when I go home and I wake up in the morning and I see my kids, I'm like, get it for them, you know?
Yeah, go get it.
So my 3 babies are just my life, so. It's really cool, man, what you have going on with your kids, man. It's super cool that you guys do this whole car thing together.
Yeah, they're interested in it, and they follow you guys, and so to all them, man, like when the Aventador got delivered, there was like 30 of them at the house.
That's awesome.
And my girlfriend cooks for them, and then, you know, they're out in the garage, like, you know. But this thing, man, Jesus Christ, it'll blow the Aventador off the water.
It'll blow any of the cars you want out of it.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Well, thanks for doing that.
Oh man, it's my pleasure, man. Thank you guys for coming. So,
yeah.
You know, I try to be as informative as I can so you understand what you're getting yourself into.
Before his operation and before all the whole ordeal, he was really into koi fish. So he's got, I want to say, upward of $400,000 invested into koi fish.
Fish?
Fish. These big ass koi fish.
Where does he keep them?
He's got a pond in his backyard.
Is it too cold?
Those things they live in China mainly. So
400,000 in fish?
Yeah. He's probably 50 fish. He's had more. He's had a lot more in fish before.
Who takes care of them?
He used to. I mean, all it is all you do is throw the fish feed in there in the summer, and they're fine. They gotta make sure they don't overheat and all that. So it's a little bit of work, but we kind of got him away from that when the whole ordeal happened. Because I mean, you can only imagine how you would feel if it happened to you. I mean,
almost losing your life.
Yeah, almost losing your life, and like losing a massive part of your body that affects your every single day life. So like, got to a point where he was not thrilled with life, and wasn't at the point where he should be, with like how any person should be with your happiness and whatnot. So I came along. He had his R8, he had his pickup truck, and his Q8, and I convinced him. I was like, maybe it's time for a new hobby. But like, have you ever thought about buying supercars? Have you ever thought about getting cars that can do crazy numbers and go wicked fast? And he never did until I showed him all these cars. Went to a dealership, showed it. They revved it. He drove it. Fell in love with this Panamera, and he was like, "All right, I'm gonna start the car collection."
Cool, man.
I'm a little nervous taking him to Lou, so.
Why?
I have a feeling that we'll be back next year buying a Koenigsegg.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, does I also have one?
Yeah, they have a Koenigsegg, a Garrett RS, and a Pagani Huayra. And then we're gonna try to find a P1 and a Ferrari. See which one he likes the most. Oh my God, this thing is fast. What the hell, dude? You're a psycho.
What do you mean?
You're
I'm not doing nothing, I'm just driving you around.
This thing is crazy. Yo, dude, this is crazy. I don't even know what to say. This thing is insane. This thing is insane. Now I know why they're both speechless.